Hello there. My name is Ali, and I'm going to give you a demo of the application, the pipeline application that I've created for the technical assessment. So the front end of this application is in React, and the backend I've chosen is Node.js with TypeScript, and the vector DB we'll be using is FAISS because I've used a lot of open source vectors like Quadrant and Chroma. So this was one that I have never tried, so I gone with this option so that it's open source and totally local. So let's quickly just create a new user. Uh, can do this too. So once we are logged in, we have here the documents, the total words, chunks, and the storage. And I've created a one pager where you can upload the documents, see the documents, ask questions, and see the statistics also. So let's quickly just try to upload a document. I've created some test documents. So let's just upload this one. And the document is updated. It actually gives you the total words, the chunks created. Let's just upload another one for the blockchain basics. So let me just upload this one. So now we have two documents, and let's just simply ask question, what is blockchain? So the API key I'm using is Anthropic API and the Claude 3.5 Sonnet model. So it will give the AI answer and it will give the sources also with the percentage, how much is matched and from which file it's matched. So the similarity is definitely lower for the testing purposes. It's not that much higher, so that's why it's giving all of the sources and whatever we uploaded. So that is something that can be definitely refined and fine-tuned. And I'm giving the output as input tokens, output tokens, and the estimated cost. And then if you go to the statistics, so you will see here the total documents, vector store info, and languages. So this is it. And let me just quickly show you the uh, architecture and the README file, how the project can be started. So the README file is itself comprehensive, so I will just share the GitHub link. So once the GitHub link, you clone the repository, you just need to run the script dot setup that I just that will just check the prerequisites, for example, Node.js and everything. It will also ask you the Anthropic API and create the env also, and then run the Docker Compose. So the Docker Compose for the local is Docker Compose dev dot YAML. So it requires different things. For example, we have if Anthropic API and the port and the something, and Dockerfile dot dev is the main that builds a project for local environment. So let me just quickly run this one. Because my project is already running, so it will just give me the, it will check the dependencies and everything, and then at the end it will just start the project. Okay, so application is started. So it will basically create two Docker. It will create two Docker containers. One is for the front end and one is for the back end, and they both are communicating. The back end is running on 3000 port and the front end is running on 3001. So from the README file, one thing that I need to show is the folder structure. And yeah, so I've also created the AWS Docker environment file so that it can be deployed to AWS. It is not tested well as it's generated. I just asked the AI to give me the specific file for the AWS, but if a demo is needed for that one, I can create that one also, as I have one experience with AWS, GCP, and Azure, Docker based deployment, and EKS and AKS based environment deployments also. So that's all for me now.